So the Street Dominator starts at 35 and goes to 75.
I have this car for sale. This is Mike Cook's of the famed Stone Woods and Cook family. This is his 31, small block powered. It is a fiberglass roadster. I believe he built the shell for this. That's what he does on a side job. Is he has the molds to build these. Yeah, this one's for sale on eBay right now. I take that back. I have it off eBay. I think I have it on Racing Junk. But it's a nice little driver. He drives it all over. Nice little build on it. Then it's a 31 Ford with a Chevy engine. That's nice. Seriously. Is looking good. What is this? Well, it's a 68. 68. I had a 69. I had a 68 also. I like the dog dish poverty caps. There's something about a simple builds that speak volumes in the way these cars are all preserved. They all look the same when they're all billet and chromed out.
I was at 36 to 37, and it would run a little bit warmer, so I backed it down to 34.
So your distributor's locked out too, then, right?
Yeah.
See,
It's like I said, no, it's not totally locked out. If you're going to do that, you can only run it back because you've got to start it.
He's got electric power steering in that buried underneath the dash. You can see that's the bottom of it right there. But yeah, electric power steering. Frick.
So I just did it with the weights, and they give you springs and everything and stoppers. So I got it stopped at 18, and I got it stopped at 34. Well, 34 is wherever you put it. It has between 18 and 34. That's
So I got to do to my hood. I got to open my hood. I just haven't been brave enough. See our video?
What's that?
See the video I shot of us? It's on YouTube.
What do you have it under?
Hot Rods in Horsetown.
Okay. Okay.
Hotrods at Horsetown.
Yeah, that's what it
I
are.
would have got on it harder with you, but we're over that hill.
Oh, yeah.
If there was a friggin' sheriff coming over that hill there, I wasn't going to get stopped.
Well, the sheriff's substation's just right
Yeah, I
here,
know.
and they heard that. They could hear me all the way over there.
Well, let him go after you.
So you can go out there. You can see the marks where I smoked them all the way past there.
I know you did.
Dude, I'd be afraid.
I just watched it.
Yeah,
Where's your car?
it's a black
He's got the
57.
black one.
Oh, okay.
Black 57.
Oh, okay.
Up in smoke, Cheech and Chong. That's all it does is go up in smoke. But I was surprised they even got any traction.
I went over to Jack Beckman's house yesterday,
Yeah.
and I let him drive it, and he got into it. He scared the shit out of me, even.
Yeah?
You know, he got it so sideways and everything, and he goes, "Holy crap, this thing's fast."
When'd you go to Jack? When'd you go Fast
I
Jack's?
go there all the time.
Really?
Yeah, he's my buddy.
Where at?
He
Where's
lives
he
over
live?
here in Norco.
Where at
Just
Norco?
up on the hill, off of
I want to go. I love Fast Jack.
Norco Hills Road. You go up Norco Hills Road, and
is
there's
he-
houses back up in there.
Yeah, I knew he lived around here. I thought he lived over by Mike, but yeah, I love Fast
I
Jack.
did his roll cage and his.
Really?
You know, I fixed it for him. Yeah, I go there all the time.
Really, I was just watching what he won the finals, right?
Yes, he did.
And-
He won the world.
Yeah, I
finals
was there.
and he won
I was there.
internationals.
Yeah, I was there. God, you got to get me over there, man. I got to see Jack.
Say, look,
Big fan.
Jack. Oops, sorry.
Oh,
Jack Beckman.
look at you.
Yeah, and we were talking. Look here, your car is so fun. I enjoyed that.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
the horsepower. I don't know about how much horsepower it makes. Doesn't really matter because it's bitching.
Oh, I've got to go. Look at. I got your shirt on.
Yeah, you do.
That's cool. What'd you do last weekend? You weren't here.
I have to meet a customer at the shop.
Yeah, you busy still?
Yeah, actually, I pulled he's a friend of mine, and he has a '67 Corvette.
Yeah.
I used my hoist to pull the body off the frame because he's restoring it.
Did he? Is it a coupe or a roadster?
It's a Roadster.
Yeah.
You know, but we used my hoist, and then we ran straps down, and we just lifted the body off, rolled the chassis out. He had made a jig for the body.
Oh, right. I was gonna say that
And
thing's
then
like
Then he ran it over
not
to
much
the-
support when it gets that body off.
So yeah, I couldn't come here last week.
Money is more important. Okay.
Good morning.
So good about it. Did you see the pancake house in the news this morning?
Yeah, yesterday too.
Yeah. They're all down there now today.
Yeah. They opened up.
It's a Mustang 2K member, but the same thing. It doesn't do both things. You gotta do the fab work. So I just, I'm running out of energy anymore. I really am. I'm having a hard time even working. So I'm like,
What?
after I can get this shit done.
You're young.
I have a lot of fucking health problems.
Oh,
I almost died in 2012. I was in a coma.
oh man, you're what?
I was in a coma in 2012.
Really?
Yeah. No, I woke up. I was 28 years old, and I thought I was fucking 20 years old. I didn't know how to read, write, walk. I had to learn
Wow.
everything all over again.
I was just kidding.
Yeah. I mean, I had to fucking learn. Couldn't read, couldn't write, couldn't talk, couldn't do nothing. Me walking looked like a fucking old man with a bad hip. Like that's about how I was walking for 6-7
You
months.
just checked off half a dozen of my qualifications. You hit all the boxes.
But the one thing,
Oh, a fire chicken. Didn't see that. And that sneak in. How's that? Not a lot of these out there. 68 fire chicken. Unless it would be great if it had the 6-cylinder in it. Nice black paint. Nice. Beautiful car. Beautiful car. Beautiful car. Nice. Nice. They had like a his and hers on. Yeah, I guess they did. It did. His and hers shifter right there. I'll be damned. How rare is that? Wow, clean build. Looks like a fresh build too. Yep, smell the paint. Smell the paint. Oh, he's mad about that. That's what I hate about frame. Oh, pinched the whole fender. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Well, guess we better go dig Jim up and see him. He's over there eating something. This is where the BS flies.
I'm no expert on it. I know I've tried just about everything on that car, from restricting the water to non-restricting to electric water pumps to regular water pumps.
Me up in this car is John and I. We did the frame all, took all the wheels out and everything, and the painter. I told him to wrap it up. He didn't wrap it up. I can't have it sit. I haven't even got into the car to get all the overspray off.
That's right. Some of my rockers aren't even painted. Climb under there, and I'm like, what the hell?
Well, and the one 302 is just.
It's one of those fuckers talk about paint.
We don't need paint. I got it.
Not where we're going.
Right. Basically.
Yeah,
or a block or.
nice turnout today, huh?
Now the one that's in the truck.
They're all down at the.
It runs, but it's only
No, at. Did you see the pancake house was on the news this morning?
It's
No, it just opened.
Oh.
And now national media picked it up, and it's on the front page of Yahoo this morning.
Probably didn't know.
Did I miss so much?
No, they're small beans.
So I go in the comment section to everybody come down to the car show.
There's a better car show.
Yeah. It's called the Coronavirus Car Show. That is a nice build on that.
Easy 100 grand.
Yeah. Did you look at it? Yeah. All frame. I know. That's a clean little fire chicken there too.
Yeah.
You remember those with the six cylinders?
I don't think I've ever seen one with 6 on.
6 cylinder sitting in that.
Sideways,
Yeah, like the 225. Now this is a nice 10-footer Fernando's El Camino.
Yeah, a lot of times, like I say, I board on this stuff.
Yeah, I had one of these just like this, which was yellow. Good morning, Fernando.
They were the stuff back in the 70s and 80s.
What's that?
They were the stuff back
Oh
in the
yeah. All the rich kids had them. I had a great job where I got company cars, and I talked them into giving me El Caminos. And for 3 years, I got an 81, 83, and an 85 El Caminos.
Also the square looking.
Yeah. So I wanted.
Conquistador or something like that.
No, I was the GMC. It was a Conquistador. But what I wanted to do, and I still do, but now they're all up. They all jacked them up again. I wanted to take one and make it look like a 70, because I had a 72. Make it look just like a 70 SS, a clone. No, just the theme of the stripes and the flapper hood. I had the flap on the hood.
Cowl induction stuff.
Cowl induction stuff, just but mild, not overly. Make it look like it was factory. Yeah, all I need is money now. If I get any money, if I get any money, it's a roll bar going in my car.
Yeah.
You say you can put one in without taking the. I'm gonna take all the interior out. Would you say 700?
Yeah, something like that.
We might be getting close to that.
Put a bar in it like what's in my Mustang.
I just need something to keep the body from flexing. You know, I'll see if that'll help it go straight, and then I'll put a trans brake in it, and I'll stand on the bumper.
It'll get crazy. Put the happy button in it.
It was funny because I'm looking at all the videos, my drag racing videos, and my left front tire is about this off the ground, my right front's right on the ground.
Yeah, well, when the track's hooking good.
Yeah.
And the front spin like the front has a bunch of cars, doesn't he?
He has one more, but he used to have a nice Corvette. He does the, he's the honor guard at the Riverside National Cemetery. Yeah, military honor guard.
Oh, very cool.
Fernando is a good guy. How long you had that Mustang?
That's been in our family since '75.
Really?
My brother owned that. It was his first car. And he gave it to me when I got in high school.
I never grew on those, you know, because the 69s were so bitchy.
Well, yeah, those cars aren't loved that much.
No, and then my neighbor got a 71. What is the high-end one of those?
Boss?
Boss 71,
Yeah, those are weird
351.
cars, yeah.
And she snatched that up. I said, why'd you buy this? And she goes, oh, I just liked it. Luckily, she got the right one.
Yeah, they're worth bucks right now.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the money they're pulling in. I didn't realize how rare they are.
Yeah, they only made them 1 year.
Really?
Only 1 year. Lost 351.
Yeah. She loved that thing.
There's not too many of those around anymore because, like I said, they weren't sought after. They were like big and ugly. Nobody really liked them. So, and then '73 they stopped that and then made the little car, the little Pinto Mustang, you know, Mustang 2.
You want to cut a hole in my hood? Want to put my hood on?
You already got it.
I don't have a hood on. I want to put it on.
Oh, I see.
You gotta. How good are you at cutting sheet metal?
Pretty good, yeah.
So
So you want to make it look like that, you know?
I gotta put
We
a
can
hole
close
in
the
it.
hood.
Been 10 years since I've had a hood on that car.
Yeah, why start now?
Well, I want to because what they're doing now at Eagle Field is that they're requesting that their gas classes have hoods. And it's mostly for press, you know, so the press, I don't know why.
Gassers, it was actually who had a hood, who didn't have a hood.
Yeah, I mean,
It
that's the
really
way it
didn't
was.
matter.
I mean, it's just somebody who didn't live the dream, I guess, didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, where's my, I brought my neighbor with me today. He's on his last leg.
He's not walking out.
Well, he's got, I'm selling all his,
Oh, is that the guy with the planes?
with the airplane.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're going down here because we're going to have a swap meet at my other friend's smoke shop here. And I got to clear it with everybody. And
You should gather up whatever planes he's got left and then go to one of those RC plane gathering and just show up, you know?
we do that. We do that. The problem is, with me, is on 5 different advertising sites, listing sites. I don't need no more sites. And it's not a site that once they're sold, I'm not going to be back in it. So I'm not going to invest the time to set up and develop a site. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. I mean, I tried. I just can't do it. I got Racing Junk as one.
Take them to an RC show or an RC where people flying their planes
Yeah,
like over here.
no, that he belongs to that club. He goes out there. He does. And we sold one plane for $1,000 to somebody back east. Hey Fernando, how you doing, buddy?
How you doing?
Morning, guys.
I got that last PO turn.
You're a little late today.
Yeah, I know.
You're late today.
She was confused. Some honeydews there.
Okay.
No, you sent
Okay.
her like
Well, car's running good.
not the work.
Car sounds good.
And then you
Sounds
sent her
good.
the work.
Yeah.
That's the best part of it.
It looks good too. It looks good. Looks good. I've got to.
As soon as they come around and they see your car, say, "Oh,
Yeah, we're
it'll be
here.
good."
We're here today.
But she was
Yeah, I'm surprised because all
But we have
the
POs
press
for-
that is down the street at that.
Yeah, I got those.
Yeah, she's paying.
Did you go by
The
there?
very last
No, I
one,
saw it in the
it's on my
news this
desk.
morning.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well,
I
the
went,
city
okay.
ain't
I
gonna
got the
do
number,
nothing.
and I sent it to Greg Davis.
He's taking the right up. You know what he does? Every time that we have an event here, that we do honors, he opens it up for us free.
I tell you what, now I'm gonna start going there more now that you say that.
Yeah, he does. He's an Asian guy. He took over, but he mentioned his son is serving in the Navy right now.
Good, 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 good. Okay, let me go get with my neighbor here. I'll see if you. Come on, John. I'll give you the tour. A quick tour.
Okay.
So this guy, his family owned this car since 1975. I just found that out.
Oh, okay.
There's a beautiful 1968 Firebird. You don't see them like that.
Yeah.
Everybody say the Camaros.
I was gonna get one of those, but then I found out what the insurance was gonna cost.
Camaros, Corvettes.
I was looking at the Judge.
The Judge.
Yeah.
You're looking at a GTO Judge.
Yeah, that neighbor had one.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get one, but I didn't.
So I had one of these. That's a El Camino. I actually had 4 El Caminos.
Oh, wow.
I've had a 60. This is a 68. I had a 68 and a 69 Chevelle. Of course, 57s and so forth, and Corvettes. I had a Corvette like this.
Wow. I would think alike, huh?
This one went to Japan. Mine went to Japan.
Uh-huh.
But it was, yeah.
Did you get a bigger price for them over there?
No. Not unless it's a very special car.
Okay.
If you ever, anybody who buys a new car, I always have to recommend them, buy a new car. You buy every option you can buy for the car because you got to think of selling it. When you buy it, you got to think of selling it.
Right.
And more options, the more sales. Now this white Camaro is kind of nice. Those wheels on that, those were rallies originally, but those are knockoffs. Those are a larger diameter wheel. That's about, looks like an 18-inch wheel. They didn't make them in 18-inch. They made them in 15-inch. Oops. So here.
One stock car I had, it has a rear, it was a modified, it had the rear end only was chopped down. So it looked pretty cool.
Yeah. So this is a 57 with a electric power steering. You can't see it under here. You got to look over here. It's really hard to see, but it's underneath this column right there, back in there at the end of this column.
Oh, okay.
But he loves it. I mean, I've got hydraulic power steering, mechanical. I got to have a pump to pump it. Here he just doesn't need a pump. But see, this is a great, beautiful build.
Yeah.
But they would never be this nice. Back in the day, they would never be this well built. They were thrown together. Most of these cars we threw together.
Uh-huh.
This back in the day would be a giant show car.
Boy, that's for sure.
So he has this guy builds frames and he's a welder, tube bender.
Oh, okay.
So he builds a lot of this stuff himself. So another thing with straight axles, and I only know this because I spent my whole life researching it, is this is an aftermarket straight axle. See how far the tire sticks in?
Yeah.
To me, when I see that, I think of instability. So when I put that, this is an aftermarket axle in here, a correct, like they did it in 1960s, Para correct, would have been a truck axle, and then this tire would sit out further.
Oh, okay. And then were they kind of like that, the axle?
Yeah, like a drop axle, right.
Yeah.
And it's dropped like that so that when you put a little forward caster on it, the tires will come back straight when you're driving down the road.
Oh, okay.
So that's the whole idea there. So yeah, and like I say, that was the look, is the weight transfer to get all the way back. It saved half a second. It shaved a half a, you know.
Oh, that much?
Well, I'm being facetious, but it's shaved time off the line. Because you weren't waiting to wait for that weight to transfer. Here's another retro mod with a upgraded Hemi engine in it.
Oh, okay.
This is a 39 or 40 Willys. Where they have it. I don't know how it's registered 49 or 40. 39 or 40. Yeah, that's a out of a Dodge Charger or a.
Oh, okay.
You can take it to the dealer and have it serviced.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he can take it to the dealer and have it serviced.
Wow.
I mean, he's got everything. Got the air fuel sensor or airflow sensor right there. All the mechanics, and that's the thing about upgrading to a modern engine is all the electronics.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuel rails.
Looks like it was factory made.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's nice and clean build.
Yep.
He buried the master cylinders and yeah, it looks like a fiberglass car. Most likely, it is. It's too flat to be metal, but yeah, it's fiberglass. Yeah.
It gives it a look.
Yeah. Like a gel coat. I'll see you, Mike. I'll be over. I gotta go get. He's got a bunch more stuff for sale. I gotta get listed.
Oh, okay.
What cars you have left? Just
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Got rid of the vet. You know, one time I had 5 Corvettes.
Yeah, we just talked to somebody. They remember when you had 5. Jim, this is Fernando. Fernando is the honor guard for the. He's the honor guard at Riverside National Cemetery.
Oh, okay.
So.
Pleased to meet you.
I was just telling him next month it'll be 10 years doing that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guarantee a spot there already for myself.
Okay. How many years did you serve actually?
2 draftee.
Draftee.
It's a draftee, and then put in the Marine Corps.
You know what's so funny is because I joined right out of high school because I knew either join or get your butt kicked, one of the two. And you know, I had FTA on my head. I couldn't wait to get out. And I've been out 45 years, and now I can't. All I do is talk about it.
Yep.
And hang around with the guys I used to hang around with.
Something so important in life that it never.
People don't realize that. It's like you have high school, you have these people go to college don't get the same thing. You know, they might have friends in college, that's it. But in the Army and the services, totally different.
You don't get your butt kicked that they
That's
get
right.
in college.
You don't.
Do
You
in
don't.
the military.
You don't. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Especially if you fall asleep during fire watch.
What?
Fall asleep during fire watch. Yeah. Yeah, because we all through our military careers, you always had fire watch, and that was 1 hour a night. You're awake, you know, and you're on a rotating. The whole barracks did it, you know. And so if one guy falls asleep, it screws up everybody, you know, because you have to wake up the next guy and the next guy.
Oh, yeah.
In boot camp, I woke up this guy in the top bank, this black guy, and he swung his bayonet at me.
Oh,
Cut
shit.
me. And I dragged his ass down. He woke up and said, look, at that time I had blood all over. He says, hey man, don't turn me in. I'll take you fire watch for the rest of the time.
Oh, there you go.
I still didn't trust him.
I know. What's he sleeping with a bayonet for?
Yeah. He was from Chicago.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
Of
Yeah.
the upbringing.
There's another 69 Camaro. Must be 69 Camaro Day.
Now, you have a 57. You know the story on the 57, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Where it came from?
What do you mean?
It was not a Chevy.
What was it?
Cadillac.
The 57?
Yeah, it came out of the Cadillac division.
Really?
They couldn't for the 55, 56, they could not compete with Ford sales. So they went to the Cadillac division and said, can you get something that we can kick the butt out of Ford?
They did.
Well, these are Cadillac, 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 and the tails Cadillac. And that's where it came from.
Well, you know, they came out with a fancy 57. It's called the El Morocco.
Yes, yes.
And they made, you know, a few dozen of them. And they're at the national show, this show I go to every year. And the guy who has them was a customer of mine in San Diego. And I didn't know he collected cars for all these years. And I walk into his he had a little market there. And I walk in, and all of a sudden I see a 57 pedal car. He says, hey, I'd like to buy that from you. He goes, don't you want to buy my other cars? I go, you have some real ones? Oh, yeah. And he showed me. I go, oh, wow. Marv Cisco, man, beautiful. El Morocco's, every one's $1 million car.
Is that the stock shifter that it came with?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I thought. My buddy had one of these utility. We always talked about the pistol grip.
Yeah, that's
Shifter,
it.
That's it. All right.
That's the grip.
When you first look at it, y'all know who somebody put that in, but
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
It was stock.
So where did you hear that, Fernando?
I read it one time.
Yeah.
Dealing with marketing, because I was involved in marketing all my life. The marketing, how General Motors was competing with Ford.
I remember it.
But Ford was outselling them
Right,
because
right.
Ford had a contract with government. All the police cars, government cars were Fords. But General Motors was looking at total, how many did you make? How many did we make?
Oh, I don't know.